All right, guys, little quick video. Um, Technically, you could call this check-in number 18. It's not really a check-in. I haven't been following macros and working out as consistently as I should. I still am having a lot of fun in the gym and at home. Uh, I put this video up a couple days ago. This was last week. I've been doing a lot of like, y'all know how kettlebells work. I kind of been doing like kettlebell complex kind of, but with dumbbells instead, because there's not really any kettlebell at my gym bigger than a 20-pound, which is nothing. So I put this video up, and basically it's just like a renegade row, but with dumbbells, and it's like really hard. This really humbled me, like core stabilization and the static holding of the opposite shoulder that you're rowing with, like to hold you there. And the people I see do it with their feet together. I physically couldn't. I actually just don't have the core strength to do that with my feet separate. And if you think that means I have an insanely weak core, man, you got to try that. That will humble you really quickly. It is really hard to do. So I put that video up. I also put up wherever they went. I did these right here. That's not a good one. This is the good one. No, there's not much weight on the bar. There's 20 pounds per side, so 85 pounds on the bar. I was doing this for sets of 10 or sets of 5, not trying to gas out, not trying to get a pump, just focus on good form, movement, and like a full body movement all in one kind of. So that was really fun movement. I'm going to try to work up in my weight of what I can do on that exercise. And then this right here was actually a killer. It's like feet, well, it's not feet elevated because you're elevating your torso as well using a bar with plates on it. But with using a barbell with plates on both sides, you're having to use like your core and almost some of your legs. Like I felt some of my legs get stimulated during this to hold that bar in place and keep that bar from rolling away from you while you're doing the push-up. So really underrated. That really wore me out. So that was a really good workout. I've been doing lots of pull-ups, lots of push-ups, lots of not extremely heavy rows with dumbbells, so a bunch of dumbbell rows. And I think this is the reason I haven't gained any weight. A couple weeks ago, I got really sick. I didn't make videos because I had like some cold sores on my mouth. I didn't want to put that on my YouTube. And I had a fever, and I was going number 3 and throwing up a lot for a whole week, so I didn't go to the gym. I ate like crap if I ate at all. And when I came back, I didn't want to kill myself with some heavy stuff. I just wanted to go in there, have fun, move my body, get right. And over the last couple weeks, as I've weighed myself, the last weigh-in was 221, which was a couple days ago. I weighed 221 at night. On a full stomach, I weighed 221. And my last check-in, I believe, was 217. So for the amount of stuff I'm eating a lot. I'm eating whatever the old lady is cooking, which is, some good cooked food. Going out on dates a little bit, eating that kind of stuff, eating sandwiches at work. I've had a couple sweet treats at work. So I've kind of went off a little bit on the eating, but I'm really not gaining that much weight. I think it's kind of at a standstill around 221, 220. But my workouts have been more movement-based. I've had a higher heart rate in my workouts because it's not just like bodybuilding, like isolation curls where you're trying to isolate the bicep. I've been having fun trying to use the whole body as a unit. I don't really want to track my calories right now. I've also got a boxing bag put up at my house, and I've been enjoying hitting the bag, kind of using that as a cardio, working on technique, stuff like that. So that's been really fun. I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now, I am going to keep weighing myself like twice a week, like every 3 days. I'm still going to weigh myself and try to keep an accurate record of what I'm weighing, because if I start to pass 225, I will dial the diet back down some. I don't really want to I'm feeling like, I'm feeling pretty good at about 220. I'm not as strong as I've ever been, but I do feel really, really good. So with that being said, if I do start to pass 225 again, I will dial it back down and stay around the 220. So, and another reason for this is I'm trying to make my workouts a little shorter during the summer, mainly because during the summer, I spend a lot of time outside, whether it's like washing vehicles, landscaping, mowing the grass, doing stuff around my house. I'm a big rider, so I love riding my four-wheeler anytime it rains. This week I've been having a blast. It's been raining all week here in South Georgia. So I really like to spend a lot of time doing that. So my workouts have been like 30 to 45 minutes, but I've got a real good sweat, elevated heart rate, and done some good movements in that time, which is 4 or 5 days a week. So I'm really having fun, having a mix of all of it. But during the summer, I'm going to spend a little less time on the fitness check-ins, but I'll try to make some other videos to do with the four-wheeler or stuff outside or maybe the truck. I'm still going to try to keep my videos up. But yeah, that's kind of the main reason. During the summer, I spend a lot more time outside, have a lot more daylight, and it's hard for me to put as much time to recording a check-in because I'm not necessarily watching my weight as much during the summer, because I think that's why, like, I'm kind of outside anyway, so I think my weight's going to stay lower because I'm constantly sweating, and I can't ride a four-wheeler and eat at the same time. So on days where I'm riding all day, I'm not really eating, so it's kind of that. Or I'll not eat all day and then have like a really big dinner. So I think I'm going to be able to maintain this weight for the most part, but like I said, if I start to pass 225, I will dial it back down some and get locked in a little bit. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I hope I'm not letting anybody down by saying this. I'm just trying to have fun through the summer. The summer came up on us really quick. I'm trying to have fun through the summer, and I do have a limit of 225. Like once I pass 225, I got to dial it back down. And when that happens, I will definitely make a video about it. And I'll probably still make a video. I'll try to make a video every 2 weeks, just saying what I weigh, what I've been doing, stuff like that. But this video is already long enough. I'm going to leave it there with you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.